Felt like I could call attention to some things that need to be addressed. It's a couple of days into the new year. I want to basically revisit a scenario in which I had one of my boot camp clients come to me and tell me about an experience she had with somebody who's new to fitness, just getting into meal prepping and programming and things like that. She's doing a Nutrisystem type program where she orders food. It's got shakes and bars and some options for her to choose from. They ate out at BJ's, and on this program they give you a list of restaurants with items you can choose from to fit your meal plan. She didn't have anything at BJ's to choose from, so she ordered a salad, which was still a much healthier choice than she could have made. We all know that. So the point of this story is this woman came to me and was like, you know, this heavy-set friend that I have who's very overweight is now using a Nutrisystem type program that's got her eating 6 or 7 times a day, but it's bars and it's shakes and it's this and it's that. Is that even any good for her? Well, the answer is probably so. You have to take in consideration all the variables that are in place outside of that, like the food decisions she would be making if she hadn't ordered this Nutrisystem or whatever program. She may not be eating 6 or 7 times a day on her own. She might be under eating and eating only once or twice, and those 1 or 2 things might be a much worse choice than the shakes and the bars and the things that she's using on this program. So you guys have to understand that you're not in the same place in your journey as your peers, and a lot of times it's important not to discourage someone who is trying to make positive change and healthy change, because in a scenario like this, Nutrisystem or whatever, anything will probably provide some type of results. If you're an obese person and you're under eating but eating the right or the wrong things, either way. So, you know, nutrition and all of these variables do play a pretty big role into the way you look and your physical state and well-being. So if you see somebody, you got somebody that's new to it, that's learning how to do it, they're literally hitting the reset button. They're reprogramming themselves completely to be able to do these things. So, you know, don't discourage people from doing that. It is a lot of work to prep your own food and to go about doing this stuff yourself. And some people don't have the capability, the capacity really, to jump completely into a contest prep style of dieting, or this really regimented or really rigorous style of dieting, when they've never done anything of the sort before. And trust me, being from Louisiana, I can assure you that there's a very, very large part of the population who grossly underestimates and is very, very, you know, misinformed about how much work, how much effort it really takes and what goes into having an elite physique and being able to compete at a really high level and get down into super low body fat. It takes a lot of willpower, a lot of everything. So encourage these people, try to educate these people, because eventually they will move on to bigger and better things. They will do a more rigorous, more restricted style of dieting, and then at least that's what we can hope for, so they can lose even more body fat and hopefully get into a maintenance phase and be able to sustain a healthier lifestyle where they're in better shape. So just thought I'd share that, guys.